bag for me is a love-hate relationship. You see, if I wear it too loose, I don't get the right effects, right? It's not actually gonna do anything. If I wear it too tight, I get super bad migraines. That's not really the worst part. The worst part is when I don't wear it at all, and like my hair will like feel like it's like unfolding. It feels like there's something in it or whatever. If I like brush it and then it just kind of like pops back to its normal position, that feeling is so uncomfortable. It's like really itchy. What's up, guys? C.A.S.T back with another video, and today we're going to be playing some choices. Now, I'm not gonna be playing Veil of Secrets. I know, you might be upset, but I did just get VIP. I had it a while back, and as you can see, there's quite a few stories to play. Now, the way VIP works is that you pay $15.99 a month. I know that's a kind of ridiculous compared to like some video services like more expensive than Netflix, HBO Max, and Crunchyroll, like for a video game. But either way, it actually is pretty nice. You get unlimited keys, so you don't have to worry about you know, saving up money or waiting a couple hours to play a game or two. You get gems every 24 hours, I believe. So that means you get like, I think 20 or 30 extra gems per day, which is actually a pretty decent deal. You know, that can unlock quite a few elements. Even if you don't play all the games or play a game every single day, you can just log in, get your rewards, come back. And now it's even a better feature because you get access to VIP books. Now, that's a little bit hit or miss in my opinion. I think it should be all free to play and not really behind a paywall, but you do get access to sometimes fully released stories. So a story come out, you just binge through the whole thing, you don't have to wait a week or so. So that's really cool. There's a lot of stories I haven't played, and yeah, it's been a hot minute. So let's go ahead and hop into a new one. Now, the way this is going to work is that we're going to have four stories at the same time. 2 that I haven't played and 2 that I have played. So right now we have Veil of Secrets. I'm also going to do Slow Burn, which is the cooking one you see right here. And then I'm also going to play Wake the Dead and Crimes of Passion. And I'm just going to try to do that this way so I can record as many as possible. I'm not sure when I'll get the time to upload them because it'd be a lot, but this will be really nice. So let's go ahead and hop back into this. I think for this video I'm going to go ahead and play Wake the Dead because, again, I already played the first chapter of, what was it? Crimes of Passion. So let's go ahead and hop right into the story. See, they even got like the setup the same. That's like Michonne in the front with the, instead of a machete, just a bow and arrow, but the text at the top looks the same. This will be interesting. Welcome to Wake the Dead. The apocalypse awaits. Let's get you ready to face it. You always play as a guy. I mean, maybe one of these times I'll play as a girl. I usually don't play as a girl unless the story like makes me, because there are some stories where you can only play as a I did not mean to choose that guy. How do I start over? let's start that over. Stone is black, man. I only play as black characters. I mean, I don't know. That's just personally what I do. Unless I have to. You gotta represent, man. I'm not sure. See, they have like only like 3 or 4 black faces. That sounds really bad, but black characters they like cycle out between these stories. So this will be interesting. I would do like that hairstyle. Not really. No. Yeah, doesn't really work. Come on. I mean, I did like the dreadlocks, but I wouldn't wear dreadlocks, especially like during this. This is gonna be much easier to clean. I would shave off all my whole head in the apocalypse. So let's go ahead and hop into this. Ready to face the undead? Only one way to find out. Let's see. We were Stone for high school story. We were Blade for Veil of Secrets. So we'll be Stone again for this one. Archer. There we go. Stone Stallion. The van rattles beneath you as it carries your small group around an uneven road. For the dozenth time, your hands drop to your sides, making sure both weapons are still there. You got this, Stone. Just remember the training. Across from you, your sister's thumbs rounds into the magazine with small, precise movements. She glances up, one eyebrow raising as she meets your stare. Sister's name. Methuselah. I have this ongoing joke with my actual sister, that I'm gonna name my first daughter Methuselah, so carries over to this. Because it's your first mission and guns are dangerous. Yeah, that's kind of the point. Dangerous to us, rat catcher. Noise bad. I know that. I finished scout training years ago. Today's just the first day I'm old enough to go on mission. At least all those years in pest control gave me plenty of practice killing stuff, right? Pretty big difference between shooting mice out of hydroponics and staring down a pack of zombies. Give the kid a break, Cassidy. Stone, don't let her get you riled up. Just stay close to me and Methuselah, and we'll look out for you. So it seems like this is like the apocalypse has been going on for a minute now. Probably I would say 3 or 4 years since they're pretty seasoned, maybe even longer. Now it's kind of like raised up into it. It could be like a really extreme, like for the past 20 years we've been in the apocalypse. I doubt that though, because we have a running car and we would have ran out of like resources like that by now. So probably like 2, 3 years in, and I'm just getting used to it. Hold up, is today your birthday and you decide to spend it doing this? She looks at Methuselah, who only shrugs in response. Don't look at me. I said we should get drunk and play foosball. A short while later, you arrive at the old building high up on the mountain. The van driver joins the rest of your group, raising an eyebrow at your dazed expression. Methuselah beckons everyone into a circle, her eyes constantly scanning the barren field around you. Alright, Tower Command lost the contact with this facility 5 days ago, presumably because everyone inside is dead. Our job is to go in, grab whatever research or medical supplies we can find, and get the hell out. Any questions? I got one. Is it too late to do drunk foosball instead? Beside you, Jeb lets out a snort of laughter. I like this kid. Methuselah rolls her eyes but shoots you a rare smile. We make it back home in one piece. First round is on me. You start moving toward the building, feet crunching softly in the thick snow. Methuselah slaps a freshly loaded magazine into her pistol, leaning in to speak to you in a little voice. Stay sharp in there. Remember, rule 1 is... I know, Methuselah. You've told me the rules a million times already. Alright, smartass. You tell me the rules if you know so much. Rule 1, no loud noise. Rule 2, always aim for the head. Rule 3, if someone gets bit, you trail off, your mouth suddenly dry. Methuselah racks a slide to a chamber around, harsh noise making you flinch. They get put down, no hesitation. Ooh, shit. Is this foreshadowing? Am I gonna have to shoot my sister? I swear to God, if I do, I'm gonna be pissed. Inside, the air hangs heavy and cold, pressing down on you like fathoms of icy water. You struggle to breathe against the pressure of that silence, the frantic thrum of your heart seeming unbearably loud in this still place. With trembling hands, you grasp for the reassuring weight of your weapon. Axe. We're close range, close range will do the axe. You unhook your axe from your belt, sheathing the handle until your grip steadies. I can do this. Your boot hits something sticky. You look down, see a dark smear of blood. Its edges already scabbed and cracking. Ooh. Ugh. You pause by the door to the lab where Cassie is trying to work the electronic lock. No joy. Must have sealed shut when they lost main power. Then we keep moving. If there's time, we can stray again on the way out. Group moves on, filing through the door at the other end of the hall. You move to follow them, but pause as a flash of movement catches your eye. Huh? You turn to see a woman inside the lab stumbling over the window. Her lips move, but you can't hear her through the thick glass. Oh, she's kind of bad. It's okay, we're from the tower. We'll find a way to get you out. The woman suddenly freezes, then pounds urgently on the glass with both hands. Sorry, I can't. The woman points over their shoulder. You turn to see what she's looking at. Whoa! Oh, I swear to God if I got bit. The zombie is on you before you can think, slamming you against the glass. You manage to jam the axe handle against the drone's throat, straining to keep its teeth from sinking into your face. Dark, bloody... I don't know what that word is. Drips from the creature's mouth, its breath stinking of rotten flesh. Long, talon-like fingers clamp down on your shoulders, trying to pull you into its oozing jaw. Panic mounting, you struggle to maneuver your weapon into a position with both arms pinned awkwardly between you and the snarling zombie. Shove it away. Straining, you manage to push the drone back against something, back enough to plant your foot into his stomach. Get off. Adrenaline surges and your leg pistons out and sends the drone stumbling backward, freeing your arms. You search for a swinging axe in a wide, deadly arc. Your strike hits the drone in the temple, splitting the rotten skull with a dull crunch. Nice. This time, stay dead. It drops bonelessly to the ground. You're still standing over the unmoving corpse when the door at the end of the hall flies open, Methuselah and the others pouring through. So, you're alright? Damn it, we told you to stay close. I'm okay. I killed it. Damn, way to go, kid. See on, bro. Let's go. Methuselah walks over to inspect the zombie, nudging it with her boot. Clean hit. Really? See, I knew I needed the axe, because if I had the crossbow, I mean, it was on the ground anyways, but yeah, axe was the right choice. That's all I get for my first kill? Survive now, celebrate later. What are you even doing back here? You can't just go wandering off mid-mission. Wordlessly, you point towards the woman in white still standing on the other side of the glass. Holy hell, one of the scientists? I guess so, seems like she's trapped in there. We could try to override the lock, but that'd take time. In the quiet that flows C.A.S.T statement, you hear sounds coming from beyond the door. Moans, gurgles, and shuffles of scrapes of rotting feet against smooth floors. Time we ain't got. We spotted at least a dozen drones in the mess hall nearby. Just a matter of time before they sniff us out. He's right, we need to go, now. Can't just leave her, she'll die. We'll die if we don't get out of here, Stone. Hold up, there's medicine in there. Those bottles look like antibiotics. See, again, this is what I love. You get two conflicting issues. It's over something simple. Do we save her or do we don't? Or do we not? And then someone makes this one slight mistake. Get someone bit. That person that gets bit dies. That seems to be someone's like really close friend, right? Either it may be like a significant other. They have family back home, so a little bit unstable, a little crazy guy who you think is really okay, but then once people start getting into positions of power, he becomes a snitch, goes to the other group, sells everyone out, and then boom, war happens. Everything you built up just diminishes over one silly mistake. This is why I love these stories, man. It's so interesting. Methuselah curses, rushing back to the door. She pries the cover of the lock mechanism open with her knife and examines the insides. Methuselah, we have to try. Go cover the door. Dirk clenches his jaw but obeys. He and Jeb take a position with other exit weapons drawn. Dirk's gonna get someone killed, bro. He wants to stay here. Those drones will be in here any second. Smashing a window could get us in quicker, but the noise will draw the zombies. Sometimes there's no right answer. You have to make a call. Then live with the consequences. That's some thick glass, though. Shiitake. I'll let her work her magic. I'm not going down like this. For one long, agonizing minute, you stand by the door with the axe, sound of a hungry drone steadily growing closer. Methuselah. Almost there. The door hisses open and the woman stumbles into the hall. Oh my goodness, thank you. I didn't think anyone was. Dirk yells something heavy, slams into the other side of the door, knocking it back clawed. Rotten limbs force their way through the gap. Ooh. See, these drawings are really good. They're through. Go, go. What about the... No time. Grab her and get back to the van. The far door bursts open, revealing half a dozen drones. They stalk toward you, pale dead eyes seeming to glow in the dark. Yikes. Damn it. You made it out with your lives, but without the medicine. You grab the woman's arm and pull her after you as half-rotten figure breaks into the staggering run. You burst out the front door and run to the van, an ever-growing crowd of zombies hot on your heels. Everyone get in. I'll start it up. Cassie vaults into the driver's seat where the keys are already in the ignition. You climb in the back and man the van doors, holding them open as the rest of the crew piles in, gasping for breath. Everyone here? Dirk's eyes dart around the van, taking note of each face. All here. Let's go already. Methuselah bangs the roof. The landers forward and reach out to secure the doors. This is presuming... did he get in? Throws herself at the escaping van, cold fingers threading the needle of the closing doors and wrapping it around your ankle. If he pulls me out this van, bro, I swear. Yanked off your feet, clawing desperately for purchase, Methuselah barely manages to seize your wrist before you're pulled out of the vehicle. Methuselah strains to keep hold of you as the zombie's dead weight drags behind the van. Zeb scoots up next to Methuselah, pistol raised. Shoot, what are you waiting for? I got a clear shot. Might hit the kid. Shit. I'm not. I'm. Gotta get it off. Looking down, you aim to kick the zombie's rotting face, your boots connecting again and again. The bone and cartilage crunches beneath your foot. The zombie's grip only tightens. Your movement threatens to tear your own hand off Methuselah's. Just don't stop, you'll make. A gray shape blurs past you, striking the drone square in the face. You let a grasping shriek, fingers tearing loose from your ankle. Methuselah quickly hauls you back inside, then slams the door closed. The scientist crouched beside you, both hands clasped to her chest. I almost hit you. I didn't know what else to do. What did you do? Threw a rock. Why was there a rock in here? You lay on the floor, adrenaline draining out of you, leaving your body heavily cold. You try to speak, but you can't find the words. Jeb clamps awkwardly on the shoulder. Happy birthday, kid. Roll on your side, curling into a ball and staring at nothing as the van rocks steadily beneath you. Thanks. Sheesh. Dang, okay. This is a pretty big fortress. Mostly featureless concrete brick. Dang. Okay, so yeah, this has definitely been going on for a hot minute because we had time to build this entire thing. Wow. Cassie pulls the van up to the entrance and waves your ID badge at security cameras. A moment later, the heavy doors grind open to let you through. So this seems like it's going to be a little more realistic. In my personal opinion, I never thought like you'd see like a downfall society with a zombie apocalypse, because let's be honest, I really think like we're technically advanced enough to where we're not gonna see a downfall of like all society and all government. We'll be able to have smart people keep like power going, all this other kind of stuff. Obviously, you'll have like small groups here and there, like you see in The Walking Dead, where they just run out there back in medieval times. But it looks like we're part of one of the bigger groups that was able to get to like a really big fortress, military base, or whatever, and has been kind of like sustaining themselves. Food, water, antibiotics, power, and they're able to like maintain all the resources, have structured order, because these are people in power that understand and don't want to like plot a coup like normal people who are stressed out would. But so yeah, it looks like we're part of one of those groups. Inside, a group of armed guards escorts you to a plastic shrouded room where several doctors stand ready. Congrats, Stone, you survived your first mission. Is that uncommon? My experience, 50-50, you die on one of the first three. Yeah, for that it's more like 60-40. Oh, good. Everyone line up, let's get through this as efficiently as possible. Now, question, when that zombie like grabbed me, did they scratch me? Because it'll be interesting. I'd imagine scratches don't get you infected, but there's only one way to find out. After the doctor checks you over for bites, you move to the other side of the room where the scientist you rescued is fidgeting nervously. We didn't really get a chance to talk with all the, Anyway, I'm Stone. Oh, I'm Shannon Fox. It's nice to meet you. And thank you for saving me. I sort of given up on being rescued. Of course. I won't flirt just yet. Methuselah said we lost contact 5 days ago. You're really trapped in that lab for the whole time? 5 days? Wow, it felt longer. She stares into his space for a moment, then shakes her head. It doesn't matter. It's all over now. Hey, I was wondering, was there anything weird about the zombies at the lab? There were so many of them, and they zeroed in on us so fast. Did they get exposed to some chemical that made them extra sensitive? I suppose the solstice is approaching, but that would only account for... Nearby, one of the guards lets out a mocking snort. Aw, poor baby saw a few zombies. That's what the outside world is like. You better get used to it. Slap her. Actually, no, I can't do that. Oh yeah? If the whole world is like that, how come zombies never come within miles of here? It's the elevation. Drones can't function in extreme cold. Everyone knows that. Except the research station we went to today was even higher up the mountain. If the drones I saw today are normal, then what the hell is stopping zombies from swarming the tower right? A strong hand grips your shoulder, and you look up to see Methuselah standing right behind you, face locked into a tight smile. There are no zombies around here because our security forces are the best of the best. We're lucky to have heroes like Officer Jung protecting us. You open your mouth to argue, but Methuselah gives you a shoulder a sharp squeeze. A moment later, the guard scoffs, jerking her head at the door. Report to the supply depot and turn in your gear. That means weapons and anything you found at the research site. Of course. Come on, Stone. Alright, I'm plotting we already have the dichotomy between, different roles and jobs. We're probably lower on the rung because we're the ones that set out to, like, die. We're, like, expendable. Security guards probably up there above us, and then you have, like, the big wigs that are, like, spoiled rotten. It'll be interesting to see how we're treated, like, if there's any sort of, like caste system going on. She immediately steers you toward the exit. Shannon gives you a little wave as you pass. Bye, Stone. I hope maybe I'll see you later. You turn to wave back, pausing as you see the guard still glaring at you, making a note on her table. Once you're well away from the guard and into the tower proper, Methuselah cuffs you upside the head. Hey, what the hell? Yeah, Stone, what the hell? What have I told you about mouthing off to guards? Oh, come on. I shouldn't have to put up with Zhong's condescending bullshit just because she's one of Blackstock's goons. Besides, is it illegal to have opinions? Only if your opinions are loud and insubordinate. So, yeah, there's definitely a caste system going on here. Pretty sure loud and insubordinate is exactly what I said on my last reports card. Every day I ask myself why I didn't just leave you for the zombies when we were kids. Because you love me. Also, I would have made it my mission to hunt you down and chomp you with my tiny baby zombie teeth. So yeah, okay, this has been going on for dang near 15. We're probably in our I'd imagine we're in our 20s. So it's been going on for at least a decade, probably close to 2 decades. You grab Methuselah's arm and pretend to gnaw on it. She laughs, putting a hand on your forehead and shoving you away. Brat. Hag. You make your way through the crowd, passing under banks of security cameras every few feet. Hey, Methuselah, how much do you remember from back then? I was what, 4? All I got is flashes. Lucky you. I wish I remembered a lot less of it. It's amazing we were able to survive on our own for as long as we did. If the tower hadn't taken us in, we would have been zombie meat a long time ago. So, okay. She's probably 3 years older than me, so she's 7, I'm 4. Our parents probably got iced in the first week or so. We went around on our own, got taken up by this tower. We've been in the system ever since. It said cameras are getting, more cameras are going up, so obviously they don't trust us, so there's probably some plot to take down these people. Not to mention, they said that zombies are now starting to get into higher elevations, so we've probably been safe, but they're probably mutating for some reason. This is a lot of, like, plots going on. Wow, they did. This is, wow. They get eaten, or... A haunted look flashes briefly across Methuselah's face before she shakes it off. I don't know what happened to them. We got separated early in the chaos. So they might still be out there somewhere. Yeah, they're talking about our parents. Okay. You walk in silence the rest of the way to the supply depot, where your friend Troy lounges behind the counter. A screen up on the wall shows the face of the tower leader, Marcus Blackstock, as he reads the evening announcements. So this is like Negan, or the governor? Okay. He's probably ruthless. And so it's with great reluctance that I announce, for the safety of all, that the nightly curfew has been moved up to 9 p.m. Times may be difficult, but unity, perseverance, and sacrifice will allow us to rise above the brutality plaguing the outside world. Troy mutes the broadcast, flashing a brilliant smile as he sees you walking up. If it isn't my 2 favorite people in the world. Thanks, 3rd favorite person. Can we keep the banter to a minimum, children? It's been a long day. I want to turn in my... Methuselah pauses as her friend Mac and Nina come rushing across the corner. We hope you'd be back by now, Methuselah. We need to talk. It's about that thing you asked me to keep an eye on. Someone just made a change. Damn it. Stone, you take care of this. I'll meet you back at home. There are so many subplots going on in the first episode. Wow. Methuselah slaps her gun and knife on the counter, and the 3 of you rush off. Troy raises an eyebrow as he takes the weapon, entering them into the computer system. What do you think was all that was about? They're hiding something. Ooh, a mystery. What would Goody Two-Shoes Methuselah be hiding? Hell if I know. Probably something a lot more boring than it sounds. You set your weapon on the counter for Troy to check in. Anything else to declare? No, the place was packed with medicine, but we couldn't get to it in time. We barely got out in one piece. They'll send another team after that stuff, guaranteed. Now, now they know to bring the big guns. Just can't help thinking I could have done more. Maybe it wasn't ready for this. You look away, hoping Troy didn't hear the tremble in your voice. When you glance back, your friend's face is uncharacteristically grave. Something bad happened. You want to tell me about it? What's to tell? We ran into some zombies, things went bad. Normal day at the Scouts, apparently. My friend, literally nothing about our lives is normal. Anyone who isn't at least a little traumatized is not someone to be trusted. And you Scouts have it worse than the most. At least no one at my job is trying to eat me alive. I was just caught off guard. Zombies looked a lot less freaky in the training videos, you know? I get used to it. Still beats working in the food plant, right? I'd rather face down 10 enemies that squirt nutrient goop into cups all day. Okay, so yeah, we're not eating the best. This is definitely like rationing. I guarantee you the top bigwigs, so it's probably like all the people that work like the services, like janitors, food service. This guy's probably on our level with the Scouts. Um, and we'll probably only get like rations with like terrible food. And we're really just providing, so like the guards are probably the next up. They're the ones that get like some of the breadcrumbs from the bigwigs' tables because they want to keep the social class because they're better off than the worst, but they're not right up at the top. So some are going to convert down, some are going to convert up. We might have the option to convert Jung, but I think she's ass, so we'll probably just let her die when we get the chance. We really should be equipping scout teams better. Too bad most of the really good stuff gets picked off before we can even log it. Wait, what? I thought scavenging teams brought their haul straight here. Oh, they do. And then certain guards happen to swing by during the patrols and take them straight out again. Food, clothes, trinkets, weapons. If you went down to the guards' locker room and started busting open doors, it'd be like a flea market in there. That's not a real thing, is it? Like a market for. I'm dumb. Wow. Don't worry about it. Point is, no one would believe a lowly grunt like me over a guard. Yep, caste system. But you also can't exactly report something as stolen if you're not supposed to have it in the first place. Capiche? I don't know. Sounds risky. Come on, Stone. We're in the middle of a shift. The guard room should be completely empty. All kinds of goodies are just begging to be liberated. Side missions are opportunities to deepen your relationship with allies, gain valuable items, and help you survive a post-apocalyptic world. Raid the guard locker room with Troy to learn more about the old world and gain a powerful weapon that will help you later. I'm going to pass on this for now because they always try to sweeten the deals right at the first episode, but again, first episode, we're going to have plenty of time to get more stuff. We'll be fine. As long as we make right decisions, which I know what I'm doing, so we'll be good. Maybe some other time. I'm pretty beat after that mission. Fair enough. In that case, you're all good to go. See you around, Stone. You return to the cramped but homey room that you share with Methuselah, only to find it empty. Guess she isn't back yet. Sighing, you strip down and settle into your bunk, determined only to enjoy some much-needed rest. A few hours later, you jolt awake at the door. Your clit shut. You groan to rub your eyes, squinting into the darkness. Jeez, Methuselah, it's late. You yelp as a rough hand clamps around your arm, hauling you out of bed and slamming you to the floor. Screaming for help. You smash your elbow into the side of the figure's head with a loud crack. Get off me, you son of a... The figure yells out a grunt of pain, recoiling for the moment. Then they pin you down, covering your nose and mouth with their hand. Feebly, you punch and pull at the dark bulk above you, but you might as well be fighting a wall. Damn. Strength slowly drains from your limbs as your lungs burn for air. Your strikes grow weaker and you feel yourself fading away. Vaguely, you feel your arm go slack, flopping to the floor beside you. For a moment, all you know is darkness. Then the weight is abruptly dragged away and oxygen floods into your lungs. Gasping, you grope for the light switch and as vague shapes move in the dark room, emitting thumps of muffled curses. Light floods the small room and reveals Methuselah, her arm locked around the throat of a tower guard. What the hell? Time for a nap, delude now. Methuselah keeps the pressure on until the guard goes limp. Then she efficiently binds his hand behind his back with loud cuffs. Holy crap, Methuselah. Get dressed, we're leaving. Bewildered, you start pulling on your clothes as Methuselah steals the guard's keycard, then starts stuffing 2 backpacks with supplies. What the hell do you mean we're leaving? Leaving the tower? Why? Later. I just got attacked in my own room. I deserve to know. Stone, please, I promise I'll explain everything, but right now, we need to get moving or we're dead. Do you trust me? Yes, of course. Then let's go. Well, fun knowing this place, but now we got people after us and zombies. Methuselah leads you through deserted hallways to the main loading dock, using the guard's keycard to open a small side door. Outside, you find a few figures huddled in shadows, including Dirk, C.A.S.T, and Shannon. Methuselah, thank goodness. We were starting to worry. Wait, you're all in on this too? Will someone tell me what's going on? Yes, I would like to know if there's a plan, please. As far as I know, the plan is to get the hell away from here. C.A.S.T zips open a duffel bag and removes 3 pistols. She straps one on her waist and hands the others to Third Dirk and Methuselah. Here, this is all I could smuggle out without anyone seeing. We'll make do. Remember, this is our last resort. Drones will be coming, running for any loud noise. Okay, so maybe I should have raided the guards' locker room, because I didn't know we'd be dipping in the next scene. C.A.S.T hands long-handled axes to Mac and Nina, then gives Shannon a sidelong weapon, whatever that was. You got any weapons training? No. We didn't do that in my lab. C.A.S.T grunts, digging through the bag again. She pulls out a knife for Shannon and hands you a crossbow. Are you freaking serious? Sorry, kid. We got 3 guns, and they're going to the most experienced people. I just snag a few frag grenades if... No, Stone wasn't trained on those. I mean, they're pretty simple. Pull the pin, throw at zombie, boom, no more zombie. You look at your older sister, who's scowling at Mac, but not arguing with him. Take the frag grenade and bring some extra heat to the future fight, adding to your skill count. Hell yeah. I mean, I probably would have found that anyways, so... Come on, if we're about to go running into zombie-infested woods, I'm gonna need more than pointy sticks. You hold out your hand expectantly. C.A.S.T shrugs, passing you one of the grenades. Alright, try not to blow yourself up. More importantly, try not to blow me up. If everyone's done stalling, we need to. The engine rumbles nearby and Methuselah curses, ushering you all into the shadows as a big box truck pulls around the corner. Excuse me. The door slides open. 2 guards march a line of small but blindfolded prisoners into the back of the truck. I don't understand. Why are you... The guard shoves the man into the truck, then slams the door. She moves toward the front. The passenger's side window rolls down to reveal... Is all ready? Multiple targets still unaccounted for, sir. We will address that incompetence later. For now, we are already behind schedule. Hunting down the fugitives will have to wait. The guard nods, stepping back as the truck pulls away from the tower and onto the wide dirt road. Damn. Is that Gary from the commissary? I know that guy. I think I saw my old TA over there too. What's Black Sauce gonna do with them? Something bad. We need to get out of here. Are they experimenting on us? Feeding us to the zombies to keep us away? Or crazy idea, we could nut up and go see ourselves what the creep is up to. C.A.S.T looks around at the group conflicted expression, her eyes finally resting on you. Let's go. Stone, no! Methuselah grabs for your arm, but you dodge her grip and chase after C.A.S.T. Behind you, the rest of the group follows. I just got us killed. I would not be... I don't care. If we're... Why does it matter? If we're running away, why do we care what they're doing anymore? I mean... There's no heroes in this at all. We don't have enough people to take down this establishment. We just gotta dip and find a little house on the prairie. Where the hell are they going? You slow down, crouching at the undergrowth as a large clearing comes to view. The truck idles for a far side, the headlights illuminating the chilling scene. Let us go. We didn't do anything wrong. What the? Blackstock. I like Blackstone better. Blackstone stands on the top of the truck, flanked by 2 armed guards. The rest of the clearing is filled with tall posts, a struggling prisoner bound to each one. Somebody help us. Oh no. Are they going to execute those people? We have to help them. Yeah, right. You happen to clock all those guards and their huge ass guns? 2 steps into the clearing and we're hamburger meat. In the top of the truck, Blackstone clears his throat. It's pity that has come to this, but you all have committed grievous crimes against the tower, crimes that cannot go unpunished. Now's your chance to atone, to serve a greater good for the colony. Grievous crimes like what? I can't justify this. Executing people, even criminals, is barbaric. What would they possibly have done to deserve death? Okay, so this is giving me a lot of 100 vibes. Essentially, if you haven't seen the 100, it's like a really good show. Don't have time to explain it. But on the space shuttle or space station, they started executing people for like petty stuff. They just like shoot them out into space. They call it getting floated, right? Essentially, they were doing that because they didn't have enough resources to survive long term, as far as food, energy, oxygen, that kind of stuff. So they started executing people for like petty stuff. I'd imagine they're doing the same for this. They're executing people because they don't have enough to survive, so they're kind of like trying to slim the numbers, so they have less people to feed, they can last longer. Maybe they just question Blackstone's authority a little too loudly. Methuselah's eyes dart into your direction for a moment, her expression pained. Whatever they did, Blackstone sees them as a threat. There's only one way that the monster deals with threats. Blackstone nods at one of the guards, who presses a button on his handheld radio. With a loud wailing alarm pierces the air and echoes through the trees. Ow, that was... Moments later, something stirs in the shadows behind on the clearing. Whoa, that's dark. A half-rotted figure stumbles into the light, dead eyes fixed upon the struggling prisoners. So they're gonna have him... Why not just... That's dumb. That's so dumb. I'd imagine now they're probably doing this because they're trying to draw the zombies further away from the tower, maybe. But why would you have them eaten alive if they're just being executed? You just, like, kill them peacefully. Silence pistol to the head. You're done. Terrified screams fill the air as the creatures break into a shambling run, the teeth and claws bared as they descend upon their helpless prey. That's messed up. That's so messed up. Why would you... Jeez. Wow. That's insane. So as you can see, I mean, we got different... okay, so we're building a colony. So we're going to be building our own, group of civilians, food supply. So this is... Wow. I wonder if they made this so, like, I could maybe, like, fail the entire story and have to start over if we don't have enough supplies. That'd be really interesting. Like, you could just, like, fail the book and start over. I doubt they would do that because that's, like, a lot of time. But it would be interesting. Because in some of these other stories, characters can die, so that's definitely going to be a feature here. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for this video. Man, this is going to be fun. I'll see you in the next one.